Okay, Eric again. We are going to be doing a live order entry from the email from the customer to the entry into ShopWorks to order approvals and so on. So let's get this Fife Junior football. So the contact's Bob Rose. So here's kind of an email chain, what's going on. So here's the email. We've done this in the past, so they want small and medium, large and extra large sizes. So first thing I'm going to do is going to pull up last year's order for the football team. It's the Fife Junior football, and let's go to, first of all, let's find the past orders. So go to sales. You have to go down to all orders, and let's see. So I know the name, it's 5 foot, but there's a bunch of different Fife football, so just Fife football, and I know the customer's contact name. His name is Bob Rowe, but first name. So this will bring up all the companies with it has 5 foot in it, and the contact's Bob. So here's all the orders from the Fife Junior football. And let's flip through to the last order. So here's their last cap order, and I know it's a cap order by, you can see this icon of cap, makes sense. So here's last year's order. What we're going to do is we're going to clone this order. So this is an exact repeat of the 2017 order. The only difference is I quoted them a new price at $15.86. We had a little price, so from $12.99 it's going to $15.86. So we have a button up here, it's called the clone button. So we're going to hit the clone, but the thing is really important, you have to delete the old notes on the order. Otherwise, if you put a note, we might be redoing that note that we did a year ago and things get mixed up. So I'll show you how to delete these. So the clone button, and it'll ask you what you want to clone. So we pretty much don't want to clone anything here, so we'll keep everything no. All the notes we are not going to clone. So continue. So it does copy the notes on the front of the order. So we got to wipe these out, and you can see is my little timestamp right there. But it does keep the order, but it doesn't have the quantities, and we have to change the price. So he wanted, you go back to his email, he wanted 12 and 12. So 12 small mediums. Now these are size caps, so they come in different sizes, small, medium, and large and extra large. And large, extra large, 12. And we want to change the price to the quoted price I gave the customer earlier. I quoted them on June 4th, $15.86 a cap. So we're going to change this to 15.86. 15.86. So there you go. We're charging the $2,200 Washington State sales tax, 9.9. We have our sales tax right here, and date order placed and the required ship date. Our factory's running 2 weeks, so there's 2 weeks out. There's not a drop dead date. And then we go over to shipping. It's very important to always fill out the shipping tab. Very important. It's very important to get the shipping tab correct, because if it's not, Tamara or the shipping clerk will have to stop what they're doing and ask the sales rep how it's going to be shipped. So watch the shipping tab. Okay. So line items, everything looks good. Now we go to the design. We're putting the F on there. It looks good. Just for giggles, I'm going to bring up my Wilcom again. Remember, the embroidery checker will be doing the Wilcom for you, and they'll be providing a mock-up. But I just want to show you how we can mock up a design. Bring it on the Wilcom. And this is the DST file, the EMB file. This runs the embroidery machine. Again, you really don't need to know this program. I'm just showing you how the designs reside on the server and how the different thread colors work using the embroidery true sizer. This particular program is a Wilcom program. Wilcom is a software company that for the past 20-30 years has been producing digitizing software. So it's a pretty powerful piece of software, and it just takes a little while to open up, so just bear with me. So let me just kind of mute this and wait until it opens up. Okay, so this is what it looks like mocked up digitally, and this is the sew out in Shopworks. This is the thread colors in the design. We're going to have the first color is a royal thread color and the goldenrod, and that's the sequence that they run in. So right now I'm showing you how this design embroiders on the machine. So the first thing it's going to embroider is the royal thread. The royal thread is the F in the middle. So let's watch it go. So this is what the machine's doing. As you can see, it embroidering the F. Bing, 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 bing. And then it's doing the outline of the F until it's done. So there you go. Now you got a mocked up design on a hat, and we can go ahead and send this to the customer. You can turn this into a PDF. Print. Select your PDF printer, and it's going to have a nice mock-up. Okay, now we got the art mock-up and we got the order approval mock-up all in PDFs. So I'll show you the two. We always have to send an art and the actual order approval with the product and the quantities and the color to get the final approval. We don't do anything until we get an approval. So here's the two approvals that we're going to be sending Bob over at the Fife Football. Here is this is the order approval. Order approval. It has his contact, phone number, email, ship to. He's not referencing a PO number. COD, that means cash on delivery. So when he picks up the goods, he has to pay for them. The sales rep and the method of pickup. Again, can't stress enough, gotta have the method of pickup, the design that we're referencing, and the items. So we have the style number, the hat, royal white, size small, medium, large, extra large. So this is a fitted hat, and this is the hat that Bob ordered. It's a C812. It's a flex fit hat, and that Fife will look gorgeous on the front of the cap. So that's the order approval you need to send. Then you have to send along in the same email as the mock-up or the design approval. And I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so here's the design approval in a PDF. So it has the logo, shows it on the hat, and then it has it on the hat. So there's no confusion with the customer on what they're approving. The next thing is then we just go ahead and make an email to them. Pull up your Outlook, just hit your reply, do your attachments to there. You can just kind of, you got your approval, and then you got the we can put in the subject line, approval, 5 caps, order and art approval. And just put, hi Bob, this is the same design as last year. Please double, let's just see. Attached is the order approval and your art approval. Please review and let me know we can start Start production. Thanks, Eric. So that goes off, and so we don't want to do anything, so bam. So then we just wait and for the order approval to come back. Okay, let's say we got the order approval back from Bob. Now the second step is we're going to send it to purchasing, but I'm just going to give you the overview of how we purchase goods. So we go over here to purchasing. Again, we have a purchasing department that will do this, and we're going to buy these. They come from a vendor called Sanmar. That's our primary vendor in up there in Issaquah or Seattle area. And then we're just going to do add, create a PO. There's the PO. And now we're going to go to the Sanmar website and purchase these. Let's pull up our web browser, sanmar.com, and then we need to go to C. We select the product. You should have a login, and the product that we're purchasing is the C812 cap, and then you just simply go C812. It's kind of like Amazon. It's just shopping. Really simple. So, and the color is royal with white, which is that one. And Sanmar has different warehouses throughout the country. The primary one is Seattle, which is close by. Then there's Reno, which is a 2-day ship. Dallas is probably a 4-day, and then a lot of these are, well, we got Phoenix down there. So obviously you want to pull it from the closest warehouse. So on this one we had 12 small mediums and 12 large extra large. And then just add the shopping box, check out, and it come in there. So the merchandise amount is 119. The POs match. Continue checkout. We're going to ship to our Northwest, and then we're going to put an attention. This gives our receiving clerk a little heads up of what's going on. So it's embroidered cap, 5-foot ball. Okay, so we're going to be shipping there. Proceed to payment, and we're on net terms. Customer PO is right here, 75911. 75911, and then you space and then use your initials, EM Eric Michelson. And we ship it on the PSST program. That means packed separately, shipped together. So we get all the free freight for free if we use this. And I think the cutoff is around 1 p.m. So we got it if you want it to ship the same day. So this one won't ship until the next day. You can then go ahead and review the order. Everything looks good. You got your purchase order. Yep, got that. Looks good. And then you just simply hit the submit order, and away you go. You got to view the order summary of coming from Sanmar. And again, the purchase agent would be doing this, but this shows you how we do everything. So we got our reference number. Put that there. Paste, and then shipping method. It's coming from. It's going to PSST. Shipping from Seattle. And then when I'd like to go back to the order on the front, and then put a timestamp. So we know we ordered. You can put PO 75911. 75911. So you know what's going on with this order. So that is order from the beginning of the order to the finish of the order. So a lot of information, but remember, ask me questions.